Hello. Hi, good evening. Can you hear me? Yes. Can you see me? Are you okay? Are you tired? No. Are you sleepy? A little bit. Okay, that explains. Oh dear, I think you misunderstood me. I said, oh, this is about your homework. I said, do number 5 only. Do it again. Just the number 5. And then go to the speaking task where you need to record the introduction of the advertisement. What you did is you did it all over again. I said just number 5, but it's okay. I appreciate the effort. Okay. And how was it? Do you now understand each phrases from the last lesson? Okay. And today we will have a review lesson. I picked lessons on each skills, one for listening, reading and writing, and one for speaking. And I hope you still remember these lessons because the lesson looks like them. Okay, let's start with listening. Okay. So before we start with a task, oh, not this one. What things should we keep in mind when taking a listening test? Okay. Number 1, would you please read this part, dear?
Read the instructions carefully before you start each section.
So remember that. Before you start, of course, for you to know what to do, read the instructions first. Okay. Next, please.
Read the questions before you listen. You will hear the audio twice.
Yes. Okay. And as mentioned, before you listen, read the questions first. Next.
Listen. The more English you listen to, the better you will do. Listen to the radio, English language, TV,
Podcasts.
Learn how letters and numbers are pronounced.
Okay, so this week, oh, it's just Monday. How about last week? What English materials did you watch or listen to? Last week, do you remember? Like, did you watch an English movie, an English language TV, a song on the radio?
A song on the TV.
Okay, and it's in English. What's the title of the song? Can you sing it a bit? Go. So that I will know. Which one is it?
Like my baby watch a song English and I watch it.
Oh, is that cocoa melon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. And they have simple English tenses. Okay. And they are an American accent. But usually in these lessons, we use the British accent, the ones used in England. Okay. At least it's English. Okay. And we should pay attention on how they pronounce the letters and numbers. So the next time you hear them, you will recognize them. Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's review part 1. Oh, no, that's 1. Please wait for a while. Here you go. Okay, so let's try reading the instructions first, please.
You will hear 5 short conversations. You will hear each conversation twice. There is 1 question for each conversation. For question 1 to 5, put a tick on the right answer.
Conversation. Station. Station. Just S in sa, say, and in a sh in shen. Station. Okay. So it says put a tick or a check. But in our test, I usually ask you to write on your paper. Okay. So you can do it faster. But have you tried putting a tick on the screen? Would you like to try? No. Okay.
I don't know how to.
Okay. And okay, so we have one example, and let's play it for one more time since it's been a while since we listened to this. Pay attention on how they pronounce 13 and 30. What's the difference? Okay.
This is the Cambridge Key English Test, Paper 2, Listening.
Oh, but more than last time.
Oh, so
Part
sorry.
1. You will hear 5 short conversations. You will hear each conversation 5. Put a tick under the right answer. Here is an example. How many people were at the meeting?
Were there many people at the meeting?
About 30.
That's not many.
No, but more than last time.
Okay, so how many people were at the meeting? 30, yes. So remember, the tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, they have shorter E sound. 30, 20, 40, shorter. While in the teens, 13, 14, they have a bit longer sound E. Okay, so let's go to the actual task. Please read question number 1.
What are they going to buy for pen?
Okay, so before you listen, take a quick look on the choices and then tell me if you're ready to listen. Okay, let's listen.
Now we are ready to start. Look at question 1. One. What are they going to buy for Pam?
Last year we gave Pam a book for her birthday. Shall we buy her another one this year?
I think we should give her a plant or some chocolates.
But she doesn't like sweet things.
Let's get her something to put in her garden, but not a book again.
Okay. So what are they going to buy for Pam?
A plant.
A plant? Yes. How about last year?
Book.
Yes, great. Oh, did you notice or have you noticed on how they pronounce this? They pronounce it together. Water, water. So when the last letter is a consonant and the next is a vowel, A-E-I-O-U, we connect them. So the next time you hear them, you know what they are saying. What are they going to buy for Pam? What are? Okay. Yes, it's a plant. But why not chocolate?
Because she hates sweet things.
Okay, very good. She's not really into sweets. Number 2, please read the question.
Where is the main appointment?
Appointment. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And find out why she can't on the other days. Okay.
Now listen again.
Certainly.
Good morning. I'd like someone to cut my hair, please. Can I make an appointment?
Certainly. Wednesday or Thursday morning or Friday afternoon.
On Friday, I'm going to go to France. What about Thursday afternoon? I'm afraid I have a meeting all day Wednesday.
Well, it's a little difficult, but if that's the only afternoon you can come, we'll see you then.
There you go. When is the man's appointment?
It's Thursday.
Yes, you got it. But the woman said, oh, do you remember at what time he can go on Thursday? Is it in morning or in the afternoon?
Afternoon.
Yes. But then the woman said they are only available on Thursday morning, but they will let him go on the afternoon. How about on Friday? Where is he going?
Go to the front.
He's going to France. He's going to France. Okay. Okay. Let's go to number 3. Please read the question.
Which is the aunt's postcard?
Yes, so these are postcards, okay? And listen as they describe the postcard of Sandra's aunt.
Three. Which is the aunt's postcard?
Look, Sandra, I got this really nice postcard from my aunt.
Oh, what a pretty village. And it's right by a river. Is it in the mountains?
Yes, but you can't see them in the picture.
Perhaps they're behind those tall trees.
Okay. So it's not Sandra's aunt, it's the man's aunt, the boy's aunt. Okay. Which one is it? Yes, C. And how did you know? Can you describe it?
The girl say it's half a mountain. The boy say you can't see it. And the girl say
Yes. But in picture A and B, you can see the mountain. So it can't be A and B. And it's C. Another one. I think the village is next to something.
next to the river.
Yes, good. Great. Okay. Number 4. Please read the question.
What time will the plane to Milan leave?
Okay. So look at the time. This is 1 o'clock. How about B? What time is it?
7:15.
7. And C?
8:15.
Yes. So you will hear those times. Let's find out.
Now listen again.
Oh, no need.
Time will the plane to Milan leave?
Excuse me, what time is the next plane to Milan?
It should leave at 7:15, but it's an hour late today.
Oh, that's a problem. If it doesn't leave until 8:15, I'll be 1 hour late for my meeting.
I'm sorry, sir. There's nothing I can do.
Okay. What time will the plane leave?
Listen again.
Okay. So I think there's a delay on the schedule. So find out the time it's supposed to leave, and if there's delay, what time will it leave? What time will the plane leave?
Now listen again.
Excuse me, what time is the next plane to Milan?
It should leave at 7:15, but it's an hour late today.
Oh, that's a problem. If it doesn't leave until 8:15, I'll be 1 hour late for my meeting.
I'm sorry, sir. There's nothing I can do.
So what time will the plane leave?
8:15.
Yes, and that's not the original schedule. What times was it supposed to leave?
It's supposed to leave at 7:15, but it's late for.
Yes, there was a delay, so it can't leave on schedule. Okay, you're doing great. Keep it up. Number 5, please read the question.
What's the choice father do?
Uh-huh.
I can't see the picture.
Okay, let me do it again. And I think the pictures are not that good either. I think A is a farmer. Okay, A is a farmer. How about B? What?
It's photograph.
Yes, and C is a, huh? Pilot. Yes, now let's find out.
Five. What does Joe's father do?
What's your father's job, Joe?
He was a pilot, but now he's a farmer. What about your father?
He's a photographer.
Oh, I want to do that. If I don't become a pilot.
Okay, what does Joe's father do?
He's a farmer.
Uh-huh, yes. How about what was he before he became a farmer?
He was a pilot.
Yes. How about the girl's father? What does he do?
He He's a photographer.
Photographer. Photographer. Yes, there you go. Perfect score. I hope on your test you'll do the same, dear. So always analyze them. Next, we're still at listening. Whoa, wait for a second. There you go. Another task, because we always have 2 tasks for each skills, right? So another one. Listen to Anne asking her friend about going to a shopping center. Again, a shopping center. Okay, we have one example. The name, let's find out about the name of the new shopping center. Let's listen.
Now look at part 3. Listen to Anne asking her friend about going to a shopping centre. For questions 11 to 15, tick A, B or C. You will hear the conversation twice. Look at questions 11 to 15 now. You have 20 seconds.
Oh, what's taking so long?
Now listen to the conversation.
Anne, have you been to that new shopping centre?
The Forest Centre?
No, I mean Queen's, the new one near the river.
Oh, I've seen the advertisement. It's got the largest cafe and bookshop in the country.
Okay, what's the name of the new shopping center?
Queens.
The Queen's Shopping Center. And where is it?
It's next to the river.
Next to the river. And it says it's got the largest cafe and bookshop. But look at the next question. Which shop is open at the moment? Let's find out. Let's go to number 11.
It will have. Only the clothes shops are open this month.
Well, that's okay. But
Okay, which section is open at the moment?
Well,
Yes. So it means the other shops are not yet open, just the clothes shop. Okay, next is, read it first, please.
you can take a coach to the shopping center on.
Okay, so it's about when. Okay, let's listen.
it's at least 30 kilometres away and I haven't got a car.
Well, there is a coach once a week.
Is there? I can get that if it's not on Saturday. I have to work then.
It goes on Tuesday. But it's best to get your ticket on Monday.
Is the ticket expensive?
Oopsie, let's go back to number 12. When can you take a coach to the shopping center?
It's on Tuesday.
Yes, why not Saturdays? Why can't Anne go on Saturdays?
She's had work.
Yes, she has to go to work. And when is the best time to get tickets?
Monday.
Yes. Next is the price for the tickets. So as you can see, there are 3 prices. So which one is for Anne? Find out. Okay.
I have to work then.
It goes on Tuesday. But it's best to get your ticket on Monday.
Is the ticket expensive?
£10.80 for adults, £2.50 for children, and only £5.60 for students like you.
Not bad.
Okay. Which one is Anne's ticket?
£5.60.
Why?
Like Anna.
Because Anna is, what is she?
Students.
Yes, she is. How about for children? How much does each ticket cost?
It's £2.50.
Yes, and £10.80 for adults. Number 14, the nearest coach stop to Anne's house is, so this is a drop off. Okay, so which one is the nearest to Anne's house? Okay, let's listen.
Does it go from the bus station?
Yes, and it stops in Market Square and outside the museum in Broad Street.
Oh, good. I'll get it there. Broad Street is really near my house.
Okay, so where is the nearest coach stop?
Listen again.
Yes. Oh, maybe later. Okay. We can. Let me do it.
Make it expensive.
£10.80 for adults, like you.
Not bad.
Okay.
Does it go from the bus station?
Yes, and it stops in Market Square and outside the museum in Broad Street.
Oh, good. I'll get it there. Broad Street is really near my house.
Okay.
In the Market Square.
In the Market Square. But look at the choices. Okay. So the man mentioned 2 drop-off places or bus stop. Another one is it stops in Market Square. Number 2, outside the museum in Broad Street. And the woman didn't mention Market Square, neither outside the museum, but she mentioned the street. Do you remember the name of the nearest street to her house? The name of the street. It's the street outside the museum. Museum, the street. It's the nearest to Anne's house. Listen again.
£5.60 for students like you. Yes, and it stops in Market Square and outside the museum in Broad Street.
Oh, good. I'll get it there.
Which street? Did you get the name of the street?
Broad Street is really near my house.
What?
Broad Street. B-R-O-A-D. Yes, Broad Street. So this is the nearest to her house. And what's in Broad Street? Which one's the nearest coach stop?
Is the Market Square?
Oh no, it isn't. The man said yes, and it stops in Market Square and outside the museum in Broad Street. And then the woman said, oh good, Broad Street is really near my house.
Outside.
Yes.
Outside
the museum. So you see, she didn't say outside the museum. She mentioned the street. And before she said that, the man said, what's on that street? And that is outside the museum. Okay, this one's tricky. Okay, there you go. Outside the museum. Number 15, how long does the journey take to get to the shopping center?
Does it leave early?
9:20. And you get to the shopping centre 40 minutes later at 10 o'clock.
Great.
Okay. How long does it take?
20 minutes.
Which one, please?
E.
What time will the coach leave?
Can I just say?
Okay. Okay. What time and what time will it leave and what time will it arrive?
Like you?
Not bad. Does it go from the bus station?
Yes, and it stops in Market Square and outside the museum in Broad Street.
Oh, good. I'll get it there. Broad Street is really near my house. Does it leave early?
9:20. And you get to the shopping centre 40 minutes later at 10 o'clock.
Great.
What time does it leave?
It's 10.
Okay, I will tell you. If the coach leaves at 9:20 or 9:20, 9:20 or 9:20, and it will arrive later at 10 o'clock. How long does the journey take to get to the shopping center?
40.
Yes, 40 minutes. There you go. Let me show you the conversation. And maybe look at the words that you missed out somehow. Are there any? Here. It stops in Market Square and outside the museum and Broad Street. So sometimes, though we're talking about Anne, the answers could also be found to the ones mentioned by the other, by her friend, the man. Okay, so she said Broad Street is the nearest to her house and it's outside the museum. Any questions, Lynn? Hello? I can't hear you. Okay, let's go to reading. So in reading, notices will be included in the text. Okay, slideshow. Not the words. We're done with these words. We'll go quickly to the notices. Okay, which notice says this? Notices are on your right, and what they mean is on the left, on your left. Oh no, it doesn't show. It's broken, I believe. Let me open it on my phone. Okay, there you go. I'll just read them, okay? It's broken. And tell me what's your answer. You can, this is an example. You can take your old shirts or trousers here. The answer is H. This is an example. Can you tell me the word or phrase that could mean or related to old shirts or trousers? Which word or phrase in letter H means old shirts? Something old.
I can tell.
Yes, perfect. Okay, you see synonyms. Number one. These cost less than usual. These cost less than usual.
Cheap.
Yes, so that is number 1. Cost less means
Sell. Sell.
cost less.
Sell. S-A-L-E.
Oh, sale. Yes. How about in G? Which word is related to cost less? Cheaper. Okay, number 2. This is a bad time to be ill or to get sick. Mhm.
The best time.
Bad time.
I.
Why do you think so? That's the bad time to be ill. Ill.
Help this medicine away from children.
So, medicine when you're sick, maybe. But this is just telling you to be careful so that children won't reach these medicines. So, okay, let's keep this. Okay, so can you find another choice that could be the answer? Let's keep this A and then compare it to your other choice. Again, this is a bad time to be ill. Can you pick another one? Can you pick another one? Can you pick B? Wait, and is it about getting ill or when you're sick? No. Let's remove this one. How about C? Is this about a bad time to be ill or sick?
D.
D. Okay. Now compare A and D. I will read the description again. This is a bad time to be ill. What is your final answer? D. Why D?
Because bad time don't have doctor to.
Yes, because where is the doctor? The doctor is on holiday. So it's a bad time. We can't visit the doctor even though you're ill. So this is a bad time. Okay, that's number 2. Let's go to number 3. Be careful where you put this. Be careful where you put this. So it's about something. You should put it somewhere because it says be careful. Why should you be careful?
Medicine.
Yes. Okay, that's it. Okay. So we won't finish this task because we still have a lot to do next. Just remember, find words that are related to each other. Maybe they're not really synonymous or opposite, at least related to each other. So when you get sick or you're ill, of course, we go to the doctor. Okay, so that is all. Let's go to reading comprehension. we are going to read a story and then we will identify if the statements are right, wrong, or doesn't say. Do you still remember the story about Bill Bryson? A bit? Do you remember what he does? What does he do?
He write book.
Yes, check. He is a writer. And does he have his own family?
Yeah.
Yes. And where did they stay for the past 20 years?
He lived there with his wife and 4 children for 20 years.
Where?
USA.
You sure? Keep reading, dear. But
England.
England. How about now? Where do they stay? In England? Oh, they went back to, Bill returned to where?
USA.
Yes, in the US. And where does Bill prefer to live? In the US or in England? England is in Britain, okay? Where does he prefer to live? It's in the first paragraph. I will ask you a question and then find the answer, okay? Where does he prefer to stay? In Britain or in the US? How did you know it's in the US? What did he say that made you think that he likes US more? Prefer means he likes it better than the other.
He likes Britain and he wants to return, but his daughter Felicity is going to start college here soon. So it wants to be another 40.
Yes, so he prefers Britain. How about his children? What does Bill think about his children who have lived in 2 countries? What does he think about it? Will his children have a hard time adapting or will they be happier? Happier. They will be happier. Okay. Next, in the second paragraph, Bill went to England to promote his books. Okay. So what things does he have to do to promote his books, to sell his books? Just like most writers do. How do they promote their books so they can sell a lot of books? Mhm. You can give two things that a writer does to promote or sell their books. Mhm. I'll give you a clue. Most writers don't like doing the things that they have to do to sell books. They don't like doing this. What is it?
Visit new place.
Yes, visiting new places or traveling. How about Bill? Does he like traveling?
Yeah.
Yes, he does. And when he traveled in England, does he spend a lot of money
Yeah.
in England?
Mm,
Does he have to pay anything when he travel in England?
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No? Why not? How did you know?
People drove him around in big cars and he stays in expensive hotels.
Yes, but he didn't have to pay, unlike in the US. Okay. Okay. Now let's answer the questions based on the story. Uh-huh. So tell me if it's right, wrong, or doesn't say. Oh, Bill returned to the US after living in England for a long time.
Mm,
Mhm. Did he live in England for a long time?
yeah.
Yes. And did he return to the US after that?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is
Right.
right. Okay. The statement is true. Number 22. Please read number 22.
Bill thinks it will be good for his children to live in more than one country.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes, right. Okay. Number 23, please.
Bill's daughter didn't want to go to college in England. Wrong.
Uh-huh.
Wrong.
Is it wrong? So if it's wrong, what's the right answer?
Bill's daughter want to go to college in England.
She wants to? Did it say there? Let me see. Let me read it again. Bill's daughter didn't want to go to college in England. So which part tells us about that?
But I like Britain, and I want to return. But my daughter Felicity is going to start college here soon. So it won't be for another year.
Here, start college here. Where is here? What is he talking about? Britain or US?
US.
In the US. And the question or the statement says, Bill's daughter didn't want to go to college in England. Does it talk about that in this paragraph?
Yeah.
You sure? Did Bill said that Felicity doesn't want to go to college in England? Does it say that Felicity doesn't like going to college in England?
No, like.
Mm-hmm. Did he say that? Mm-hmm. He didn't say that. What he said is that Felicity is going to start college soon. Mm-hmm. So Bill didn't mention if any of his daughter want to go to college in England or not. So it doesn't say. It doesn't say. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the rest will be given to you as your homework. So you can review. Okay. And as you find the answer, if it's right, wrong, or doesn't say, reason out to yourself as to why you think it's right. I think it's right. Example, I think it's right because it says here that, example in number 1, he lived in England before and then they went to US again. So that means they returned. Oh, that means it's right. So reason out to yourself, okay? Ask yourself questions for you to understand if what you are reading is true or untrue, okay? And if you have any questions during or having while you're doing your homework, don't hesitate to ask me. I will gladly help you, okay? Okay, so we already reached our time, more than our time. We're past 6 minutes of our time. Okay, dear. And yes, I think I should give you a homework today, which I don't usually do when we had a review. So you can practice, because reading comprehension, I would say, is one of your weakness. Okay. But good thing we know where to improve so we can do it better. Okay. That's a good thing about it. We know where to start and where to improve. Okay. That would be all, dear. Have a good night and see you tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Thank you.